Welcome, interstellar travelers landing on the wrong planet, to another session of Stranded, our D&D game in a weird world we've created. I am your dungeon master, Ron Bjork, and with me tonight is Bill.
I'm finally here.
Finally here. Next up is Hayden.
I've been here.
And Jaden.
I've kind of been here too, but also I play Avalon Zephyr.
And Frank.
Heyo! I was the second here, but the last introduced.
Yep. So last time we played, you guys set out to follow the tracks of some what looked like bear tracks of some sort, in hopes of finding whatever it is these predators prey upon. Because if it's enough for some bear things to eat, it's enough for you to eat. You guys set up camp and were attacked by some carnivorous plants that, for the most part, have been dormant, but possibly the heat of your campfire woke this one up. And yes, it almost killed you guys. So other than that, though, the night went by peacefully. You guys did all get long rests. I do believe I've already reset all your character sheets and added your experience points to the character sheets. Yes, I'm doing experience points this time.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Math.
There's your experience points. Yep. 132 and a half experience points.
Sheesh.
Not enough to level up, though. I'll let y'all know when y'all... I think it's 300 experience to get to level 2. Yeah.
I think so.
So not quite halfway there. So the second day rolls around and you guys all wake up. Y'all pack up camp and Matthias gets you back on task following these tracks. Everybody, including the NPC, make survival checks again. Let me bring up his sheet. There it is.
8.
Oh.
Oh.
Also 4. Double.
You said survival?
Yes.
All
What
right,
did
give me a second. What was my guy's name again?
Nigel Thornbury.
No.
Blake?
Warren Brady.
Blake Light Castle.
Oh, yeah, I changed my picture. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You're like a person of like the old faith that somehow got on this
Yeah.
ship.
Survival.
We are the people against plastic. Well, I'm a Christian.
Okay, so
Wow.
we got...
Frank's the only one that did good.
that did good. Okay, so you guys move through the day, and honestly, you don't seem to be making any progress at all. You're having trouble even following the tracks. Matthias, who did second best, is getting frustrated. The two of you, though, you and Matthias and Blake, occasionally find the tracks, so you know you're going the right way, but it's taking way longer than it should. You feel like this day has mostly been a waste. You've probably gone around in circles a couple of times, and you may have even accidentally backtracked a little bit. Basically, with 0 to 1 successes, the players make no progress at all this day and actually lose a day and spend a day's worth of rations, because you spend a day worth of rations every day. You guys now have 4 days worth of rations left. There is a certain threshold of days that if you reach that day, that means that you've caught up with the things. of course, the goal, y'all don't know how many days that takes. And of course, the goal is to catch up with the guys before you run out of food. So you guys do basically, don't make any progress that day. And night comes around. It is a lot colder tonight than it was the previous night. It's probably going to be uncomfortable if you don't make a campfire. However, the memory of nearly dying is still fresh in your minds from the night before. What do you guys want to do?
I guess we need to like camp and sleep probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when you say
are we building a
uncomfortably
campfire now?
cold, what is uncomfortably cold? Like in a degree?
Well, you don't have thermometers.
I'm asking God, what does it feel like?
You're shivering.
Okay, so 50s? Maybe 40s?
By uncomfortably cold, I mean that without that, if you guys do have sleeping bags or bedrolls, I guess that comes with a blanket. You guys do have blankets, but definitely without a blanket, someone could be in danger.
All right.
Well, someone needs to find food because my hands sometimes light on fire, so I might be able to do that.
You guys you had 5 days of food left. You've eaten, well, you actually found some food on your first day. So you didn't technically lose any food that day. So you've still got 4 days of food left after eating dinner tonight.
Okay,
So I put out snares and stuff on.
That's right. Your snares did work. I put notes for that. Let me check my notes. Your snares. I think I said your snares gave you an extra day of food, which means you still had. So that means instead of 4 days, you've got 5 left. Session 1 notes. You made day of progress. You spent a ration, but then you found a ration. Then Frank set up snares the night before and rolled a 19. When you woke up this morning, you did find a day's worth of dead squizzards in your snares. So you all have had squizzards for breakfast or whatever, gaining you another day of food. So now instead of 4, you have 5 days of food left.
All right.
Lucky's going to turn to the rest of the group.
Look at that picture.
Cold. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, I'm taking a look at that picture of the squizzard. He needs to close his mouth before something happens.
Oh,
squizzard.
So Jaden,
picture?
Your cooking thingy, it is, you can make a meal basically that people can use to heal themselves. Nobody needs healing right now though, because you all technically had a long rest.
you could get extra hit points. You can get 1d8 hit points.
Does it give you temporary hit points?
No,
you regain an extra 1d8, so that's for healing. Yeah, it's not like extra.
Oh,
yeah, it just makes so whenever you take a short rest, you have to spend hit dice, and this lets you gain an extra HP for doing that.
A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of those treats to gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so go ahead and roll using your chef's tools. They should be over on the side under proficiencies or something like that.
Strength.
Huh?
Attribute.
That's probably a wisdom.
Damn,
Are you
I have
wise
no wisdom.
at cooking? Are you wise at cooking arts? 14. Yeah, I'll say you make a meal.
One.
Yes, you make one meal that somebody can eat probably tomorrow because it is night now. To gain,
I'll give it to Frank.
Okay.
Because it was his food that he caught.
All right, you cook him up a nice, tasty squizzard. Frank, that's a 2 HP squizzard right there. Squizzard meal.
By the way,
potion.
Ron, if that thing came running at me, that thing is a cocaine fueled nightmare. That thing is awful looking.
The squizzard?
Squizzards?
Yes.
Frank has one.
I have a pet squizzard.
Yeah.
Just keep the fuck away from
Lucky. Yeah, have you ever had a squirrel chase you in someone's attic? It is terrifying.
I've
I
never had that.
Dude, I used to
have you
shit
had the
myself.
new
It was terrible.
the pre-baited bait snake or glue pads?
Nuh-uh.
no.
They just got in then because I got some today, and they are good for bugs and rodents apparently.
Oh,
I mean, they're all good for bugs.
Well, apparently it attracts them or something.
Oh.
but Lucky's
Um,
gonna look at everyone else in the group, and it's gonna be like, "Y'all want to cuddle?"
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
My chicken does too.
So are you guys going to go the route of cuddling the night away, or and not
I
build
mean, on my character
we could
sheet,
do
I have a
both.
bedroll.
I would like to reset my snares if possible.
You do have a bedroll. You would have to roll survival again for your snares.
Oh, I almost forgot. Actually, when I said that, I also signed while I was speaking out loud.
Is that just the
know
results of catching, or is that
It's a difficulty. So you know what's funny, Bill, is in the book idea I had for this stranded scenario, the main character was gonna be deaf. Yeah. And so it's just amusing that your character has sign language.
Oh, he's got more. He's got more than sign language. But he's got a in his bio and stuff. I'm gonna be like, one of his favorite things are explosions. So he's basically exploded his eardrum. The point that he's essentially mostly deaf. Hence the sign language.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
look for
So-
wood.
You guys do have bedrolls. The bedrolls alone will not be enough to keep you warm. Now, cuddling together is a method.
Now, also, what if we set like the bedrolls one on top of the other for extra warmth?
Okay.
We all
basically
get
wanna
into
make a
one,
nest?
You all cram into one bedroll.
and then we just stack them.
So
You just
are
zip
these
them
just
together.
so I'm clear?
So-
no, that was actually the question I was having. Like,
they're
are these
probably-
like a
probably
potato
sleeping
sack?
bags.
Yeah,
they're
so
probably
it's like you can.
because this is modern times.
Yeah, so then you can unzip one fully to the end and just splay it out in like a blanket.
Yeah.
Well, yes, and then also, can I look in the woods for wood?
Yes. Do you want to build a campfire?
Yeah.
Oh God, the way you're so excited to say that.
Oh.
I want to find wood.
Well, with that, you do find wood, but it's like
Very
Or-
little.
it's rotten and stuff, and it just
Ah.
crumbles in your fingertips. You mess with one branch, and the branch like snaps at you.
Whoa.
Doesn't deal any damage. It's just like one of those. It's a broken It's a broken branch, but like there's enough life left in it that it like flicks at you like a lizard's tail.
Ooh. I'm like grossed out by that.
You know what that means? No fire, my boys.
Oh man.
Is there running water nearby?
There's water. There's lots of fresh water in this area.
Could I, by chance, try to go catch some shit with my net?
That would have fallen under your survival roll.
Did a 12 make it?
I will tell you in the morning. Well, no, if you're catching stuff with your
Let
net,
you know in the morning.
you failed. 12 wasn't enough.
Well, that would be for the snares, though, wouldn't it?
It would be a general survival roll for the night.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to be hard to find. I can't just let you keep rolling over and over until you get a good success.
Well, I guess we're just gonna try to huddle up.
Okay, everyone make a Constitution check.
Are we going to like keep watch?
I don't know, are y'all?
We probably
Constitution
should.
saving throw or Constitution?
The saving throw, yeah.
I
Now,
don't
do
think
we
we
get
have
mouse-
to if we're literally stacked up on each other. If something happens, we're
Yeah.
gonna realize.
Unless you're all asleep.
I mean, true.
So I'm fully healed up. What is the downside of
I
not
think
sleeping for a night?
You do have advantage. I'll give you advantage, Hayden. Just
I was
because
gonna
Get
say, like-
inspiration.
assuming you're part of this cuddle group, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are all my
Ron.
cuddlers at? Where are all of my cuddlers at?
Ron,
What?
what would be the disadvantage of staying up all night?
You suffer a level of exhaustion.
And what would that do?
Disadvantage on ability checks tomorrow.
Exhaustion. That's probably right, but level 1 of exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
And the
Wow.
only way to clear that is an 8-hour stretch of
Yes.
rest. Okay, fuck.
But look,
None
you
of-
gain inspiration whenever you finish a long rest as a human.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Y'all have inspiration that can be used once.
Oh, so
you-
I
Oh
mean,
shit, we do have inspiration. I completely forgot about that shit.
I'm giving you advantage on this roll if you are cuddled.
yeah, we're all.
So that was that. Is that everybody? 4 people.
Well, what happened to the campfire that we're standing at right now?
You're at a different campsite.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Well, I heard
Traveling all day. And does someone stay awake? I mean, you can take shifts. You don't have to stay awake all night.
Yeah. I'll
Well, and the
take.
rest of them
take-
wanted to take shifts.
Nobody gets out of the roll though. You just like nudge the person that's next, and then they stay up for a certain amount of time.
Oh, can I? If I'm not in the bundle, can I go sleep with the badger mole?
That's
I
gotta be really
guess-
warm.
What makes you think the badger mole isn't also cuddled with us?
True. What if he's
I
like?
don't know.
What if we're just like laying underneath him?
Make it 50-50.
I guess let's see if the badger mole. Hold on. You know what? Give me an animal handling.
Me or
If you want to sleep with the badger mole.
All right, let's all try.
I? Jesus, Frank.
That is a 21, my good sir.
Nope. Man, I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Come on, stupid fat fingers.
Come on, badger mole. I tried saving your life. Granted,
Just
I almost
happened.
died, but
You got
So-
16 first.
The badger mole doesn't like
He didn't.
Aiden's character. Which one are you, Riker? Yeah. The badger mole's not a
Yeah.
fan of Riker. So that just means you have to sleep on the edge, on the like outer edge of the sleeping bundle. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Oh,
So the Squizzard is also part of our bundle.
Scratchy for some reason. I'll be right back.
everyone's getting sick because of me. I'm sorry, guys.
What the fuck did you do, Jaden?
Tegan got me sick. And if anyone's worked with Tegan, then
Man, Tegan got everybody fucked up.
Okay, I'm back. So, yeah. So you actually all managed to the difficulty was only 10 for that Constitution save. So you all passed, including Hayden because of the advantage. Frank barely. But
Hey, I got a 21 on my handle handling. I am directly underneath that badger mole.
that's the only thing that saved you. It was pretty cold. You guys wake up in the morning and there's like that like layer of like frost on the ground that's like not really ice, but you know it turns the grass white. And it's cold, but it wasn't cold enough to make any of you suffer a level of exhaustion. No trees attack you, and nothing else bad happens in the night. So we are on the 3rd day. So let's go ahead and we've got. I hope y'all do a little bit better because there are things that can happen if you roll more than one success as a group.
Well, real quick before we kind of embark on this,
Yes. Is there anything you'd like to do in the morning?
yes, 100%. I'm going to look at some random tree 50, 60 feet away, and I'm just going to fucking shoot it. Just once. I'm not wasting a bunch of ammo, but I am going to shoot it.
Give me an attack roll.
Nice.
With advantage.
Nice. Sneak attack?
The tree's not expecting it, so...
Wow, with advantage, that's an 11.
Hold up, let me see what the AC on this tree is.
I think it'd be a 10 if it's in a weekend tree. Or 13.
It's a 10, yeah, I think it was. I named them different things, so yeah, it was the 10. Hold up, let me we'll do 50-50. If it's a 1, it's a live tree. If it's a 2, it's not a tree.
All right.
Oh, that's
So you're telling me we've
tree?
been here for a year and we can't tell which ones are live trees and which ones aren't?
Nope. So the tree screeches in pain. Go ahead and deal some damage.
Nice.
What's your damage?
All right, come on. Press it. Press it, you whore!
I just realized why this White Claw tastes so good because I've got a peach flavored vape juice and it's a peach White Claw.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll press it for you, Bill.
Thank you. My God.
The tree's got to make a Constitution saving throw to see if it can wake up.
Oh. It showed up as a 1 for me at first.
Oh yeah, no, it's not capable of rousing enough to attack you with its vines.
Plus, it was like 60 feet away, so.
Yeah, well,
and then
the vines can go further than 60 feet.
I watch Bill do this, and then I try to shoot it with a lightning bolt.
That spell like pull things towards you.
It can.
You create a lash of lightning that strikes one. Well, yeah, you hit it with lightning, dealing 3 damage. You cannot pull a tree towards you, so you don't even have. It automatically succeeds its strength save.
Yeah, and most trees also can't hit you.
Once you're right next to it.
Well, you attacked it again, so let me see if it can try to wake up again. Nope.
How much damage?
You guys have dealt 3 lightning damage and 9 piercing damage to it.
You know what?
Wow,
We've
we're
essentially
just murdering trees now.
Yeah, we've essentially declared war on nature, and I'm going to continue this. I'm going to grab my watch, and I'm going to cast Firebolt with it.
No, hold on. Frank already did something I didn't notice. Frank did produce.
Already casted fire.
I meant to press the I and I actually hit the little bubble. I didn't want to cast.
You're just
okay. Then in that case, I'm going to go ahead and just pretty much dedicate myself to this, declaring war on nature. I'm going to go for my watch. I'm going to press my little minute hand and shoot fire out, and I'm going to cast Firebolt at that tree.
Okay.
Fuck that in particular.
While that's happening,
that's
happening, can I walk the opposite direction to the nearest body of water and try to fish with my net?
Okay, hold on. I've got to start calculating some damage here for real. 3 lightning.
Oh my god.
9 piercing.
There we go. Okay, we got 4 plus 7, so I got 11 fire damage.
Some breakfast, boys.
2 fire damage because it's a tree. Well, it can make a Constitution saving throw with advantage now because it's on fire.
And now I'm on fucking fire!
It got an 18. So,
what's about to happen?
For initiative for whoever's attacking this tree.
I'll
that's
roll.
on Jaden. I don't
Fuck
know
yeah.
why you've decided to do this.
It's time.
Ron, I walk the opposite direction to the nearest body of water and attempt to fish.
He cries while fishing.
I heard you. Hold on.
I actually have fishing
What the
tackle.
fuck?
Let me
Just
just go
kick me
back.
out.
Okay, we're still on this same camp, so let me just use the same map. I mean, just so I have the tree token. Where's the tree? Okay.
Give me a second to roll my initiative. The game just kicked me out. Lucky's gonna look back to everybody. Looks like wood's back on the menu, boys.
Okay, let's see. Let me unkill this tree so I can use him. I'm not going to do a full battle map. We'll just do Theater of the Mind for this.
Come on. Okay, there I am.
Unless you're all getting involved in this fight. Frank, I know you're not. You rolled survival. Nope. You don't. You fail to catch any fish, which is odd because these fish love to be caught.
Yeah,
With
they
a
just
fish
hate you.
Yeah.
Can I use my inspiration for the day?
To get the 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Blake Lightcastle. Playing at catching one of the rare fish of all, the catch happy fish.
Hold on. Let me add Jaden to this thing. Jaden. Hayden, what's your character doing while all this is going on?
I want to say I would see them doing this and wander away.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I do.
Oh,
yeah, you've unnecessarily awakened the tree. Bill, what was your initiative? Did you roll?
I'm sorry. I had to load entirely back into the game, so I'm just loading up my character sheet so I can roll my initiative.
Let me. We're just gonna.
Oh no, there's a tree token on the field.
We're just gonna do this. We'll make a blank. Just throw it on a blank map. That is a blank map, right?
Yeah.
Did it go?
Get y'all close together.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'll get you added. Don't worry. We'll go ahead and bring Blake and everyone else just in case. Let me bring some of those fine tokens. Copy.
When it started screeching, I look at Bill and I say, "I think we might be in over our heads."
Lucky's gonna look back at him, look back at the tree, look back at him, and just kind of nod. Now, okay, so I know Hayden kind of meandered away, and Frank went off to do his own thing. What about Matt? What about Matt? What about good old shower Matt?
Mathis?
Yeah.
Matthias? Bartholomew?
Matty! Levy!
Hang on, I'm setting this up real quick. Then we'll just stick you over here. Oops. Okay, so y'all are like a good distance away, shooting at this thing. Everyone else is off doing something. The vines don't exist yet. The badger mole is doing whatever badger moles do. He's probably off hunting for breakfast. I need to add Bill to the turn order. Boom. You got a 19. I guess everybody else, Hayden and Frank, go ahead and roll initiative so we can like go over what y'all are doing as well. Frank, you're currently trying to fish, so I'll have something to happen with that. Hayden, you got an 11.
Ain't y'all ever played an RPG? We gotta go full Dark Souls with these things. Kill everything. We need experience. We need souls.
Assuming you don't die yourself. They
Hey,
almost killed you last time.
It's always a risk when you're playing Dark Souls.
That's true. It is always a risk when you're playing Dark Souls. So, Lucky, you're up again. You just shot the tree with the firebolt.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use my assault rifle this time. And I'm going to go ahead and also, along with that assault rifle, I am going to go ahead and if this...
Do that.
What's up?
Before you do that, give me either survival or knowledge or a nature check.
All right. Survival or nature? Which one sucks less? Nature. Nature surprisingly sucks less. All right.
Fire
Fucking
icon.
God damn it. Come on. Roll. Sorry, ignore that first one. It's the second one.
Okay, 18. So you personally haven't fought a lot of these trees, but you do recall that bullets aren't super effective against trees.
Ah. Aha. All right, then you know what? Second verse, same as the first. Yeah. I'm gonna throw out my undrinkable liquor brew, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and in that case just cast Firebolt again.
Okay.
Did it roll?
Yeah.
There it goes. Okay.
14's a hit.
Nice.
That's a hit.
And come on. I know you want to.
You gotta click on. Nope, that's the description.
Fucking shit. I am trying my best here. I will.
Gotta click where it said the word Firebolt in black.
I swear to Christ, I am.
Okay, I'll click for you. 8 damage. The tree bursts into flames. Y'all are doing wow. Well, we'll go with Bill's first roll, which is 18, which is 9.
Y'all see that, right? Like it didn't just do that for me, right?
So y'all are doing a lot better against this tree than you did the last one. It's looking bad. The badger mole is off doing whatever badger moles do. Let's make a roll for badger mole here. He's he does not have any skills. So he's out. I'm gonna say he's proficient at that. So let's give him a +2.
Fucking badger moles humping in the underbrush.
So whatever he's doing, he gets a 10. Avalon, that is Jaden. So Jaden, you're helping fight the tree. So
okay. Does Burning Hands have distance?
Burning Hands has a range. It's not a very long range. But
15 foot.
The range of the tree is 10 feet, I think.
Okay. Well, I'll move 15 feet away.
Yeah, the tree has a reach of 10 feet. So you'd be safe at 15. Well, safe from the tree, which is that the little vines can pop up anywhere he wants.
Okay. Ooh.
It's got to make a dex save. Okay, let's see. The tree's not very dexterous.
I don't think it's at all.
Oh my god. Does it take
my inspiration?
You're going to use no, it's a dexterity save.
Oh.
It's not on you, it's on the tree. It takes half as much, so the tree sways to the side as the flames come at it and manages to not get fully engulfed in the flames. However, you did 9 damage divided by 2 because it dodged, but times 2 because it's weak against fire, which means you deal 9 damage to it.
Nice.
This tree's looking bad.
Does fire damage occur to it on its turn?
It will on its turn, yes.
Suck it, you woody bitch.
Frank, so you are out fishing. You rolled high enough to catch something on your roll way back when. Definitely caught something. Grabs. No, you've got a net.
I have both fish and tackle and a net.
What are you using?
Whichever would be more fun.
Well, something bites your line and pulls hard. Make a strength check.
Oh dear.
Make an athletics check.
It's a monster fish.
14. It's got to make an opposed check. So let me. Oh man, where my list of monsters? I haven't statted this one out yet, but I know what it's based off of. It's on my laptop. Bring up my monster list. I just need to see what it was.
Oh my god, it's a statted monster.
Would be the most interesting. I just haven't put it into Roll20 yet.
A fucking shark.
Let me look at my aquatic monsters.
It's the strangest thing. This animal world, this weird alien world just has earthly sharks.
Well, it actually, it might.
Oh my fucking god.
There are some earth animals on this planet. However, what Frank has to deal with. Okay, where'd the aquatic list go? Here we are. It's got to roll a strength save. Let's see. Okay, that would be a d20 plus. Oh, back to this computer. Slash our d20 plus this.
Is it that? Tell me it's that. I want it to be that.
To be what?
The thing I just sent in Discord.
That's not what I was using, but that would be amusing.
We call this the tabletop shark. Fun fact.
This creature pulls hard enough to either pull the rod out of your hand or pull you into the water with it. Can choose to let go.
I think I am going to be pulled into the water with it.
Okay. You are pulled into the water. As you plunge beneath the water, you see what kind of looks... It's the shape of a dolphin, but it has scales. It's more like a stocky dolphin. If you give me a nature check, you might be able to recognize this.
Nature. I'm relatively good at nature.
You remember from a movie you watched back on Earth before you were frozen for an unknown amount of time. You remember a video finding a prequel to Finding Nemo set in prehistoric times, Finding Timo, in which an ichthyosaurus had to go look for its baby. This is something. It's basically the dinosaur equivalent of a dolphin with sharp teeth and stuff. But they are marine reptiles, believed to have been smart and playful like dolphins. They are not incredibly aggressive, but of course you have hooked this one, and it is pulling you through the water. Blake Lightcat. Wait, no, that was Riker. That was Riker's turn. Okay, so Frank, that's what happened on your turn. Hayden, what are you doing? I guess y'all are on the same
I feel like I'm probably looking for the tracks, to be honest.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Can I do investigation?
You know what? Yeah. I'll say yes because Matthias is helping you.
19.
Okay, you do find the tracks. So you found the tracks. Y'all know which way to go. If you can get the rest of these idiots to stop playing with trees and fish.
All right. And I guess with my bonus action, I'll hex the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, Hayden.
Damage. All right. What is
necrotic damage, motherfucker?
Oh my god.
You deal. Oh, nice. Okay.
You deal emotional damage.
All right, now it's the tree's turn. So the first thing the tree has to do is burn a little. The tree burns to a crisp.
Nice.
2 HP left.
Yes.
It didn't even get a turn.
I helped so much.
Yep, it would have survived if you hadn't done that 1 damage, and then it would have shot out its vines and attacked everybody, including you.
Eatable?
Including you, because you said you were close enough to do that. You had to have been within 90 feet, and the tree's range on its vines are more than that. So, I'm not saying the range.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all killed a tree. So, let me record that real quick. For experience at the end of the session. Okay. 1 tree. All right, tree is dead. Frank, you are being pulled out to sea.
In true Nigel Thornberry fashion, he is basically just like surfing, or not surfing, skiing, water skiing, being pulled by this dolphin reptile.
You would need to make an animal handling check for that,
And athletics.
or yeah, something like that to be doing something cool like that,
Or performance. Nice.
So, yeah, you managed to wrangle this dinosaur fish, to a point where you're actually able to control it using the line, and you're able to turn it back towards shore. I guess technically this was a river because you guys are in the jungle right now, so you're able to turn it back towards you and guide it upriver back to where you started.
So y'all look out at the clearing, or you look past the clearing at the river, because you hear something going. And it's just me
Chewbacca?
flying across the water.
Yeah, Frank is
You
now
got a chewy fish in there, bro.
he's now riding the ichthyosaurus. Yeah, you could kill this thing for a lot of food, or I don't know, tie it off and come back for it later. Unfortunately, you guys are going inland.
I would like food.
I will let you. You've tamed this, so you can simply slaughter it. Okay. You mercilessly slaughter the fish that you tamed. And that's, these things look pretty big. That's food enough for 2 days for the group. Plus, so y'all are up to 7 days rations.
And in true Nigel Thornberry fashion, slaughtered that poor defenseless animal.
And so,
I mean, didn't y'all ever wonder why those same 2 poachers always followed them around? Fucking Nigel was leaving them hints on where to find all these animals.
So now that y'all have done that, you guys can continue on your way. So with Hayden having found the tracks, everyone do another survival roll, but you all have advantage this time.
Oh, did our snares get us anything?
No, your snares didn't get you anything.
And Hayden, before you make your roll, I'm actually going to use my cantrip guidance on you.
Cool.
For what?
It add a D4.
Everyone has advantage, and Hayden gets an extra D4. I guess I need a roll for Matthias. I need to stop closing his character sheet.
You said we're all rolling survival?
Yeah.
So I get a +4 to this roll?
Yes.
24.
Nice. Okay, so we've got 24 12, a 16, a 20, and a 20, or a 24, and a 22. All right. That is
a lot of successes, I feel like.
4 successes. Where'd the? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. You make
Just clipping their nails.
Someone is clipping their nails. That's for sure.
That's very loud.
Let me see. Oh, where's the notes for this day? Oh yeah. Where'd it go? You make progress. You follow the trail, and as you are going along, you come across another set of tracks. These look like hoof prints. So you've got the bear-like prints, and then you've got the hoof prints going in a different direction. What do you guys do?
Do they look like ball hooves?
No, they don't.
Mm.
And you said they're going in an entirely different direction than is our goal.
Yes, they are crossing the path of the bear-like prints.
Can we tell how old it is?
They look newer than the bear prints.
How old do the bear prints look?
The bear prints are at least a day or two old. It's hard to say.
We're catching up. I say we keep following the bear prints.
Yeah, that's our goal.
That's your goal.
Whether we follow the food or we kill the bear, we
Yeah.
have food either way.
Frank and Jaden?
Sorry, I'm trying to pay a bill at the same time. What was the question?
Do you want to follow the bear, continue following the bears you are already following, or go after these new hoof prints?
I say let's split up.
You want to split the party, okay.
The most brilliant plan no one has ever
It goes
voted
right
for.
every single time.
Yeah, no member of the cast of Critical Role has ever died while the party was split.
True. They always choose it though.
That's one vote for splitting the party. Frank, we're still waiting on you to weigh in.
Oh, I don't know. I'm probably like over by a tree, like with a little notebook, just cataloging like a new bug. I'm just going.
Matthias wants to follow the bears too, so it's 3 against 1. Now, Jaden, Avalon is welcome to go off on his own, but sounds like the rest of the party's gonna follow after the bears.
Yeah, I don't want to be a dumb one and go by myself. I'd rather go at least someone else. So, well, I have my chicken.
You do have your chicken.
I might have to. Oh, I step aside from the group and I like just hold my chicken in front of my face and I'm just staring at it. I'm like, what should I do? It's going like, and I'm just like staring at it, and then I'm gonna roll a D2.
Okay. You're giving yourself 50-50 chance.
Can you do that?
Yeah, /R D2.
Okay. If I roll a 1, I'm gonna go by myself. If I roll a 2, then I go with the group.
All right, the first character to be re-rolled is.
Okay, I go with them.
Okay, not Jaden.
All right. So yeah, you guys continue on your way, and you set up camp again. Well, eventually, you continue following the the bear tracks, and Matthias is confident that you guys are catching up. You're still, that the bears are continuing in a relatively straight direction. So even if you lose their trail for a little bit, you keep going in the same direction and you find them. again. But you have not caught up to them yet, and we've got another night in the forest.
Can I roll an insight check on him?
Oh, Matthias?
Yeah.
Go for it.
How much do we really know about this guy? 10.
Inside of 10. Hold on. Let's see here. So Matthias, you've never gotten any bad vibes from Matthias. He's been around, since the beginning. During the chaos of the first several months, he was always a voice of reason. He was always trying to get people focused, but it really wasn't until, honestly, most of the camp was dead before people finally started listening to him. He's an ex-soldier. Back on Earth, he was like a Marine or something, and fought in the Second Vietnam War. And we lost that one as well. And so he does have
God damn it.
experience.
We have no luck in Vietnam.
No, we should really just quit.
Honestly, there are a lot of things we should just quit, but that's good
true.
luck.
Yeah. Well, we needed their plastic factories, and that's why it took so long to build the spaceship. Yeah, I mean, in general, you've never gotten any bad vibes from him.
All right.
Okay, so you guys, you've got another night to survive. What time is it?
5.
A 5. Well, that's not what I meant. I mean, what do y'all want to do for the night?
Can I look for wood again?
Those rolls are pretty bad, though. Well, I mean,
Frank, don't roll yet. Frank, I'm going to be giving you guidance on this one.
Damn it.
Guidance.
I mean, let's just all roll survival. Might as well. We've already started the process.
Frank, whatever you get, add a +4.
Oh my god.
Natural 20. He got a natural 20. So +4 makes it whatever. 27.
Okay.
And
so, I of course set up my traps as per usual.
Well, before you do that, let me bring this up. Okay, come on, load.
Don't worry, Jaden. You're going to be next up, Jaden.
In the distance, I forgot I was supposed to be doing these rolls every time. In the distance, you see a cave visible through the foliage. A glowing light is coming from inside. It's a pale glow, like a bluish green glow.
I see that, and then I set up my traps.
You ignore, okay, you set up your traps.
He's like,
Do I see it?
That makes me want to set up my traps.
Not even going to tell anybody about it.
Nope, he saw this while he was out, finding the best spots to set up his traps.
Rip.
Did nobody else see it? Or was
No,
I
you
the one
rolled a
that
nat
saw
20.
it? Oh, I was the one that saw it. Yeah, that's that.
Bro, we got a 5, a 6, and a 13.
I'm sorry. I thought we all knew. So I was out setting up my traps, and then I see the glowing blue light, glowing blue light from the cave, and I come back to the encampment. I'm like, I can't do a Nigel Thornberry very well.
Just have fun. Make something up.
Guys, there's a glowing blue light over there.
Really?
I will say that would be unusual because you know that you're the only group they only send out one group at a time.
Lucky's
Do we
gonna
know of,
look
like,
at you
any-
and oh yeah, go ahead.
Do we know of any like animals or insects or anything like that that give off light like that?
Nothing you've encountered so far. You do know that there are some, sentient creatures out there. Well, by that I mean there's the humans and whatever the goat people were.
Facts.
There's the Among Us people, which were the humans from the other dropship, which you haven't actually encountered yet. You just know they exist. And then there's the goat slash.
I mean, I'm down to go check it out.
Lucky's gonna look at you and he's going to say this and sign at the same time. It's gonna be like, how bright was the light coming out of the cave?
It wasn't very bright. It was like a pale light.
It wasn't very bright. It was a pale light.
God.
Lucky's gonna look up into the sky, and it's gonna sign to the and it's gonna sign without speaking to the without actually speaking out loud. It's gonna thank the sky, and then it's going to look up at down over at Nigel. I'm sorry, Blake, and it's gonna be like, thanks for that.
I mean, we might as well check it out now before it becomes a problem in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's true. And Lucky double checks the mag and his pistol's loaded. Pops that back in. Chambers one, the rifle. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So you guys head over to this cave. You do indeed see the pale glow of whatever is in there. How do you want to approach this?
Stealthily.
Okay.
I think I would. I want to see if I have Arcana as a proficient skill. Would I be able to? Does this feel magical or does it feel not magical? I mean, a magic probably has a feel to it, right?
You could make an Arcana check.
Okay, I'll make an Arcana check. God, fucking shit!
It does not feel.
Can I touch it?
Oh, I would rather say you get no specific feeling from it.
I'm gonna go walk over and touch it.
You touch the cave. What do you touch it, or what are you touching? As you walk over, you see that the glow is coming from not all, but some of various mushrooms glowing in the cave.
Oh, survival check.
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
that's the wrong one.
Perception.
God damn you, Jaden! Stop rolling before I can announce that I'm going to give you fucking guidance.
Well, you can go ahead and give it to him. Add a D4. Roll a D4, Jaden.
Okay.
Four.
Rip.
So Jaden, you are approaching the cave, and however, Lucky, you see one of the mushrooms move.
I'm gonna reach out and put my grab. Give me 1 second. Avalon by the shoulder. It's gonna look him dead in the eye. Just shake my head.
As you do that, everyone now can notice this. One of the mushrooms does move. It stands up and walks over to the other side of the cave and starts rummaging around for something. Around.
I want to go ahead and do my awakened mind.
It's about 2 feet tall.
I'm sorry. How tall is it?
2 feet.
So if this thing understands any language, I can communicate with it on a basic level.
It's very odd. These things should understand language, but they have no languages. Most creatures have a language in the monster manual. So I'm not sure.
Well, I mean,
Maybe this-
would awaken mind count if I only spoke
I
with
mean,
sign
the
language?
reason why they're awakened is because magic was put upon them to awaken them. They're not sentient in of themselves.
Well, these are different than the tree. And the tree isn't actually awakened. The tree is an animal.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, the trees and animals. Does it have a language? I'll
Oh.
start fucking yelling at these trees.
animalistic plants. These mushrooms. Okay, hold on.
I mean, they would probably have some type of communication. They with their glowy lights. That would probably.
I had to read a little bit. When you reach out to this mushroom thing with your awakened mind, and it is surprised. You sense its surprise. However, you sense, at least at the moment, no hostility. It turns and looks out into the darkness. Towards you guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, it looks in y'all's direction. This mushroom does have eyes. It-
I do a wave at it.
I'm gonna show y'all the picture.
Are these the things from the Underdark? Little mushroom men?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the picture of the thing. However, I'm gonna add some stuff to its description. And also, this will reveal the D&D monster I'm using for it. But every monster I'm putting in this game, I've made changes to. I just haven't fully changed this monster. Showed everyone, I guess.
Ooh.
So it looks kind of like that, except it has 4 arms instead of 2. 4 arms plus its 2 legs.
Are there 4 different size or 3 different sizes too?
What?
In the picture, the second picture down,
You only see the medium one.
because there's a small one there
It's,
that's like
it's the
rooted
one
to
walking
ground.
around. And it is not glowing. It's that the other mushrooms around are glowing.
So I guess me understanding that like it probably can't communicate back to me, but it can understand my emotions. I try to communicate through my emotions because it's not doing any hostility, and so I will try to communicate through that with my emotions as well.
The mushroom kind of like waves its arm, and a puff of spores come out of its hand. And you do. It's weird because the way your thing works is you don't necessarily, when you don't share a language, you don't hear. It's sort of translated into your words, so you weirdly get the translation of are you one of the sky ones?
And I say the ones that have been stranded on this moon for a year now? Yes.
It you sense the emotion of surprise. Are you telling the group what's happening, or they're just like?
I look at everyone and I give them the 1 second finger.
Okay. You hear it surprise and said, and it puffs out some more spores, and you get the translation. We did not know the sky fallen could speak.
And I try to communicate. Am I doing this with my emotions, or can it
No,
just straight up understand me?
We can talk.
Oh, okay. At the moment, I'm the only one that can talk to you, as far as I'm aware of. We would like to talk about a few things, and this is the first time I've ever met another sentient creature.
You have met many sentient creatures if you have been here long enough.
Like the trees?
But The trees are sleepers. They are like the fish. They live,
So-
but they do not live like we do.
Ron, I was about
So-
to say, can I pull out a piece of fish and give it to him? But I don't think that's a good idea anymore.
Yeah, I guess I turn to the group and tell them so far that I've been having a conversation with this thing and it recognizes us as what did it call us? The
I fallen.
Sky Fallen.
So, Ron, I want to step outside the cave and try to find some like really rich soil.
Okay. Give me some kind of roll of your choice.
My 25 survival didn't do it earlier. How about a nature?
Your 25 survival gave you the ability to notice the mushrooms.
The 12.
Nature, you find some soil. Seems good to you.
Can I use my herbalism kit to make it better soil?
Sure. Roll
I
with
don't know how to do
herbalism proficiency.
Just balance the pH level.
Yeah, you make some nice soil.
I bring it back inside and I offer it to them.
The mushroom
Creatures.
looks, it's just one. The mushroom creature, as you start to approach it in the cave, it holds its hands out in alarm, like facing.
Do I hear what it says?
I stop and then I kind of hold it out and proffer it to him.
It points at a glowing mushroom that you are about to step on.
Oh, don't step on its friend, bro.
Well, and then it looks at Hayden and does the puff of spores, and you hear in your mind the glowing ones can sometimes hurt the Skyfallen.
I take a step back and I sprinkle some of the really nice soil onto the glowing mushroom.
The glowing mushroom.
And I
Make a dexterity saving throw.
before he does. Oh God.
God fucking damn it, Frank.
I would have said this as soon as he would have said it, so do keep that in mind.
Okay, yeah, you are fast enough.
I did that as he stopped me and I looked down and I saw the mushroom.
The
and
mushroom doesn't
spores,
happen like quickly, so you're able to get out of the way, but when the dirt lands on the mushroom, it kind of like
around it, not on top of it.
Oh, well, that's fine. We'll say your dex save managed to make it only land around it. The mushroom person looks back at Hayden and says, I don't know what what is he doing this for?
I think he's trying to give you nutrients and or a peace offering. I'm not entirely, and I say that, and like I'm slowly turning to. I'm just gonna name you Nigel, bro. Like it's just so easy to remember you as Nigel. I turn
I
to
my name to Nigel
Dude,
because
do
I mean
it.
honestly that's what he is.
Nigel
Yep.
Lightcastle. There you go.
yeah. I
Still-
turn to Nigel, and I'm like, he wants to know why you're doing that, or it wants to know. The
How do you spell
mushroom.
Nigel? Nigel?
Yeah.
That works.
Oh, where's our badger mole?
I guess it's off laying somewhere. They're pretty lazy when you're not making them work.
Fucking lazy bastards.
I was like, well, he's a mushroom person looking thing, right? I figured peace offering, nutrient rich soil. Oh shit! I forgot the voice.
Lucky
well.
Lucky is going to say out loud without signing, since he's holding his gun. Mushrooms don't really grow from soil. They kind of grow from rotting wood or other rotting stuff.
Sure.
I
mean, they can grow in soil.
Yeah.
I mean, but typically speaking, if they're growing in soil, there's probably something rotting underneath the soil.
Matthias leans over to Jaden. Are you still?
Riker. Am I what?
Kinda,
Oh,
not
Jaden.
really.
Wake
Dude,
you
you
up?
sound drunk as shit.
Because I fell asleep.
He leans over to you and says, I don't trust these things, these aliens.
Mushrooms extract their carbohydrates and proteins from a rich medium of decaying organic matter vegetation. This rich
Do
organic
I
matter
hear that? Do I hear him saying
nutrient
that?
He whispers, but you can make a perception. He whispers this down.
I'll make a perception. 12.
He's close by, so I'll say you can hear it. He's like, I don't trust these mushroom things.
Can I also insight him?
You can insight him. Yes, go ahead and do that.
13.
I wish you had that.
I mean, if I can, how
Get
does
the-
inspiration work?
You are welcome to use that inspiration.
Okay. I use my inspiration.
Fine with the retroactive use. You're supposed to declare you use it before
Oh,
you. I don't
okay.
mind.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
You get so Matthias definitely doesn't trust the mushroom thing. It's also because you're the one communicating with it. There's something about you he doesn't trust.
He perception checked me.
He's like, so he like whispers over, I don't trust these alien things. We should just get rid of them.
And I say, I look at the mushroom person and I say, I think it's best if we leave you now.
The mushroom does not argue that. Nor will, he doesn't necessarily say you need to leave or anything. He's like, if that's what you feel is best.
Does he accept my offering of the nutrient-rich substrate?
He turns towards you and folds his upper right arm and his lower left arm across like his chest and sends out from his two hand poofy things, sends out a poof of a pink and green small cloud of dust, and then turns away from you.
Can I understand what that means?
You recognize it as some sort of he's thanking him for his offering.
Okay.
Yeah.
I communicate that. And before I leave, I ask them, what do you call yourselves? As we are the Skyfallen, what do you name yourself? Your people.
Man, you're making me come up with a name.
But you can just call them what the D&D name is.
We'll just call them the D&D name for now. We are the Myconids.
Yeah, and so I guess I want to make another roll.
Before y'all leave, though, he says one last thing. And he says, do I want to call them? We'll use the D&D name. Beware the Thrykeen.
The Thrykeen?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And okay. I have to be like 30 feet away. So
Okay.
I imagine we're like close up to the cave entrance because, that's just sprinkled dirt.
Thrykeen.
And
Is that how you spell that? Is it Keen or Kreen?
Kreen.
Yeah,
Kreen.
Yeah. Beware the Thrykeen.
Okay. So I have to be able to see the creature, so I would have to be walking away from it, but I don't think anyone's going to judge me for like keep staring at this sentient creature that we just met and had a conversation with.
Yeah.
I'm going to be walking away and saying, what are the Thrykeen? And walking slowly where I can still have like a decent conversation with him.
Ask him to join our party.
Not yet.
He says it says this is their world, but we don't speak of them.
Taboo, got it. Right, King also going in notes.
Are they the goat
Thry
people?
Crean, Thry Crean, you know.
Okay.
What sucks is that I actually wanted to be a Thrycreen for my next like regular D&D build.
Yeah, they're cool. And they're very alien in that they're not your standard humanoid, and therefore I felt they were appropriate for this planet. I mean, they're bug monsters, well, bug people, but that makes them very different from most other playable races.
I thank him for his, or I thank the mushroom man for it, the mushroom person for his time, and tell him that we might see each other again. We're hunting some tracks. We're following some tracks.
It basically just like says good luck.
All right. And this is like evening time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess my next plan is I'll let other people go. Well, I
Yeah.
think
This is the first. Well, no, I guess the goat people. You have encountered one other intelligent life, but that person might have been a human.
it might have been side effects from hallucinations.
Yes. Bill, actually, your character could probably learn to teach these things sign language. They don't have mouths, even though some of these have mouths in the pictures, but it says they can't actually speak. They speak through spores. But they could totally learn sign language over time.
Okay, then.
I mean, that's not something they're going to learn overnight. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, obviously, but I am going to turn back to Hayden. What's your character's name?
Riker.
Thank you. So Lucky is going to turn back over to Riker and be like, is there like one of their people they want to send with us? Like, friendly stuff. I can teach them. We can learn to communicate with them and stuff.
I feel like that would be useful, but at the moment, it's best if we keep our distance.
All right. Well, something to keep in mind then.
They said sometimes the glowing ones hurt us by accident.
Oh, based on what just happened a little bit ago, yeah.
Frank, with your nature role and knowledge of herbs and whatnot, the glowing mushroom certainly did. You were up close to it. The glowing mushroom. It definitely didn't look like the talking mushroom. Like it looked like a mushroom. Now the evil trees, they look like regular trees, but this definitely didn't look like a mobile intelligent thing. It looked like a mushroom that happened to glow.
So it's not like an offspring or anything.
I mean, not
It could be.
It could be.
I say that.
Poison offspring.
Dope. Yeah. Quick, I'm gonna roll insight. Do you want me to roll like a general insight or an insight for each individual?
For what?
Insight about what everyone else thinks about me.
What everyone thinks about you?
Yeah. So real quick, my character, he is one of the last surviving members of the family that bought themselves on to the ship. And the things that you would know about him from spending time around him is one, he's a lawyer in his past life. That's something that he would have talked about. He has a pet. What's that thing? The turtle duck?
Yeah.
No.
You have a turtle.
I have a turtle duck pet that I keep, and everyone knows that I like genuinely really enjoy that pet. I walk around with it everywhere. I'm usually very like calm. I never try to let my emotions run me. And I take herbs and medicines from basically PTSD from the crash. And sometimes I ask people to repeat themselves. And you assume it's from hearing loss.
Oh, nice.
So this would be the family that from the
That
quiet.
you genocided.
Yes, that was originally like the leading family, and then they all got killed off by Caleb slowly, and everybody was cool with it, or most everybody.
Nice.
So he's the last surviving member of that family.
He's okay. We haven't really spent much time together, but I don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, Matthias. What Riker has become aware that Matthias does not trust him for some reason. Could be the family, could be other reasons. It's hard to say. Probably the family, because that would be the obvious reason.
Mm-hmm. That's my plan, is finding out why is it specifically me.
Yeah. I think we can finish up whatever we want to do at the camp before bed, before we go into the actually finding the bears. That way Jaden can be awake and stuff.
I've heard everything.
So-
I'm just so exhausted.
Yeah. But is there
pretty
anything
good?
else what y'all want to do? We'll end with like doing our survival rolls the next morning so I can plan how the day goes.
All right.
But is there anything? Well, yeah, you can do that now. But is there anything y'all want to do before you sleep?
I'll look for wood one more time.
And
Well,
Frank,
with the 13, you're able to find some wood now.
Okay.
Frank,
doesn't
go ahead and also roll a d4 and add that because I'm going to be giving you guidance because it's a cantrip and I can do it as often as I fucking want to.
Yeah, guidance is a good one.
I think I've got a guidance too.
I think you can use guidance on yourself.
Can you?
Yeah, one willing creature. So technically, that means you are able to touch yourself with guidance.
Oh shit!
Oh, you can touch yourself guiding your. Wow.
Oh wait, I can. We can add that before or after making the ability checks. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so we're doing survival check.
Yeah, everybody, drop your survival checks.
Okay, 1 second.
I got a 20 for survival to set up my.
Yeah, 20.
All right, so it looks like we've got a good run. 1, 2, 3.
19, 2 20s, and 18, and a 14, I think.
Okay, let me note that down. Okay. Yeah, so Frank, your snares and stuff, they do gain an extra day of food. So you guys eat some food and you gain some food. So y'all have 7 days of food left. Part of that survival check, though, was finding the mushroom people. This survival check is for the next morning to see how your day goes, basically, and following the tracks, etc. Y'all got 4 successes for the day. So I will. Originally, I was going to make y'all go a lot of days, but that seems like it'll be boring. So I will custom make a day for 4 successes for the next time we play. One thing, anyone who wants to make a perception and I'm gonna roll something in secret real quick.
God damn it.
I use guidance on myself.
If I can remember how to roll in secret. GM roll, I think.
It's GM /, I think.
Damn it!
Wow, we all rolled like shit.
Well,
I'm gonna roll a d4, and because I just touched myself.
Stop guiding yourself, bro.
Lucky
No.
has rolled. Jaden rolled.
So I got a 16.
Frank rolled. Hayden. Okay, well, luckily the thing you were rolling against rolled a 3. As everyone's like setting up for camp, or not setting up for camp, taking down camp in the morning, you notice Matthias sneaking off in the direction of the mushroom cave, trying to be. He's not doing.
Hell no.
He's heading that way.
I'm following that hoe.
Okay.
I will also follow said hoe.
So you guys, you do catch up to him at the cave.
I also follow that.
However, he's standing around. He's standing in the entrance of the cave, making sure not to step on any mushrooms, looking confused. The mushroom man is not there. The cave, it's just the mushrooms. And he turns and sees that you guys have followed him, and is like, "Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say goodbye to the mushroom man. I'll just do this publicly. Let's see if y'all believe him." He rolled a 3.
That my passive wisdom is a 13.
Yeah,
Just gonna say you
passive
guys
wisdom
can
is a
all,
13.
Y'all can definitely tell that is not why he was coming back here, considering he's holding a loaded gun. But the mushroom man is nowhere to be found anyway. And he's like, "Yeah, I guess we should get going." I guess the guy left. You didn't hear any gunfire or anything like that, so
Yeah.
no, he didn't shoot.
I just kind of stare at him until
we stopped him.
I stare at him until he's the first one to walk away.
Agreed.
He does attempt to stare back, but quickly averts his eyes and walks away, and takes y'all back to the trail.
I think there goes Jaden.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess with that last one, I give who else ever followed me, I give them all a look, like a WTF look, and I look back in the cave, and I just glancing over all the mushrooms, and
yeah, Mushroom Man's not there.
Okay, I just still do it because I don't know whether he's hidden himself or not.
Do any of these of the formerly glowing mushrooms, do any of them look like they've gotten bigger?
No.
Okay.
What about the one that sprinkled nutrient-rich substrate on?
A tiny mushroom has grown forth from the nutrient-rich substrate.
I would like to collect that mushroom.
It's daytime, so you can't tell if it's golden or not.
God, don't kidnap people, bro.
No. It's not from the same species. He already said so.
All right.
Get him.
Did you say it was from?
You collect the mushroom. Hold on. Well, yeah. Let's see. Odds or evens, Frank?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
I was gonna try to ask to warn him against doing so.
Well,
because
odds or evens, Frank?
Just so we're clear, I'm not like cutting off the stem. I want to dig down to have the soil and put it in one of the 5 pouches I brought.
I understand.
Okay. Odds.
I still warn him against it.
So when you pick up the mushroom, you don't cut the stem or anything, but in disturbing it, a tiny poof of like of purple gas pops out and gets on your hand, and it stings, but that's it. Like it's tiny.
Mm,
I put it in my pouch. I'm taking mushroom and soil and all.
Okay. Yeah. So you put in your inventory that you have one tiny poisonous mushroom. It's too new to have done any actual harm to you. It's kind of like when you get a little bit of Tau Star on your hand.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And you know that I think
And
that's
it's still
way,
alive, right?
huh?
It's still alive, right? Because I have it.
It's a mushroom.
Soil.
It looks alive.
I don't know how you would tell if you killed the mushroom or not.
Yeah. And so I guess just real quick, because I don't know, I look over all of the mushrooms, hoping that one of them is at least one of the sentients. And I just do the I'm sorry, we'll keep an eye on him. But like just continuously thinking that.
Yeah, you get no response.
Okay.
Didn't you say that they weren't the same?
I said they don't look the same. That doesn't mean you know that. I said they look like a normal mushroom, or like a.
You said they were glowing.
Huh?
You said they're glowing.
They're glowing, but well, first off, the mushroom man was not glowing. These mushrooms, besides the fact that they were glowing, looked like a standard mushroom.
Okay. There's some that are really large, and they all look exactly like just standard mushrooms.
Yes, they look like a non-mobile mushroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one pouch filled with a poisonous mushroom.
Yeah.
Lucky is going to make a goodbye. Wonderful to meet you. Live long, and all whatever hand gestures and symbols needed for that, and then he's going to move on with everybody else.
Yeah. All right. So you guys, Matthias gets y'all back on track with the tracks, and you guys head out for the day, and we will head out for the night. So that was our shorter than usual session of Integrated Dice Management's Stranded. I was your Dungeon Master, Ron, and with me tonight, no longer with us tonight, was Jaden, who I guess fell asleep. Well,
Fell asleep
died.
is not dead, we assume.
he logged himself out. So he wasn't asleep for that, unless his girlfriend came and logged him out, or fiance. But anyway, also with me was Frank.
Heyo! I was Frank. I played Nigel Lightcastle. You can find me on social media sites such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter if you try hard enough. I also stream occasionally.
We also had Hayden.
Hey, I played Riker Craft today, and I figured out that I can talk to mushrooms and not.
Yeah. And Bill.
Hey, I was Lucky Carlo, and I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I love you all.
And we all love you, Bill.
Oh yeah.
All right. And stopping recording. Stop recording. Thanks everyone for listening. The intro and outro songs you heard today was Foxhole Revolution, created by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 license, creativecommons.com, licenses by 4.0. The night is over, and have a great day, everyone.